the woman could tell at a glance. Her parents-in-law stopped her from going to the balcony, because her husband and his mistress were having an affair there, but she didn't expose them. Instead, she invited all relatives to dinner at home. Her parents-in-law were stunned. It was over 10 degrees below zero outside. Her husband and his mistress would freeze into ice cubes after the meal. Just moments ago, the woman was entertaining relatives for her mother-in-law's birthday. Then she found her husband gone. She was about to look for him inside, when a row of bullet comments flashed before her eyes, saying her husband and his brother's girlfriend were having an affair on the balcony. The woman looked at the balcony subconsciously. She indeed saw figures there. Angrily, she wanted to rush over and catch them, but her parents-in-law stopped her at once. They said their son had gone to a restaurant to order food, telling her to get ready to go there. Seeing their nervous looks, the woman suspected they knew about the scandal, and were covering for her husband. So she tested them. She said it was snowing heavily and too cold outside. They should not go out to eat. She would call the restaurant for delivery. All relatives agreed, but her parents-in-law panicked. The mother-in-law said delivery would be very expensive. The restaurant was not far, just a few steps. The father-in-law also blamed her, saying his son was waiting at the restaurant, telling her not to delay and take relatives there. Seeing their abnormality, the woman was more sure the bullet comments were true. Since the whole family lied to her, she decided to make them pay. She refuted her parents-in-law. How could they let relatives freeze to save a little money? She pretended to call her husband to come back. Her parents-in-law snatched her phone quickly, scolding her that it was the mother-in-law's birthday. The mother-in-law would decide where to eat. They were about to take relatives out. Fortunately, the delivery man arrived with food. The mother-in-law asked confusedly when she ordered it. The woman explained. It was a gift from her parents to the mother-in-law. Since the food was here, they should eat at home. She could order more if not enough. As relatives sat down to eat, her parents-in-law could no longer insist on going out. The woman asked them to call her husband back. Her parents-in-law were furious, but they said through gritted teeth they had messaged him. Half an hour after the meal started, her husband still didn't return. Relatives felt puzzled. The woman learned from bullet comments. Her husband and his brother's girlfriend were freezing purple on the balcony, but her parents-in-law said their son had sent a text. He booked a fun place outside, and wanted all relatives to go there. Relatives prepared to leave at once, but the woman said she would stay to clean. Her parents-in-law scolded her for spoiling the fun, insisting on dragging her along. As they pulled and argued, her husband's brother came home. Her parents-in-law were stunned, asking why he wasn't working overtime. The brother explained. The woman had messaged him to come back for dinner. He sat down and started eating. Bullet comments blew up, saying the brother was a hot-tempered athlete. If he knew his brother was having an affair with his girlfriend, he would not let them off. The woman said the dishes were cold, telling the brother to get some cured meat from the balcony. She would cook another dish for him. The brother was about to go, but her parents-in-law stopped him, saying it was too cold. The father-in-law said he would go. The woman asked the father-in-law why he could go to the balcony, but the brother couldn't, and she was stopped just now. Was there a shameful secret on the balcony? Relatives finally sensed something wrong. Her parents-in-law flew into a rage and scolded her, saying she was suspicious and ruining family harmony. They had no secrets. Her husband would teach her a lesson when he came back, but the woman didn't argue. Instead, she pretended to realize she hadn't seen her husband or his brother's girlfriend all day. Neither answered their phones. It was so cold outside. Could something have happened to them? Her parents-in-law became more flustered, hurriedly saying they had gone out on errands. The more they covered up, the more suspicious relatives were. The impulsive brother charged directly toward the balcony.